Good evening, this is Venus with breaking news. Earlier tonight, a prominent Florida State University student named Bobby Gasco was shot and killed by a police officer who claimed self-defense. What was believed to be a robbery that occurred in South Beach turned into a fatal shooting of the 19-year-old, which has opened many wounds in the community. More at 10 o'clock.
Hello?
Hi, Elaina. It's me, Elaine Spire.
Oh, wow. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, doing pretty well.
That's great.
How have you been? It's been a while.
Yeah, it has. I'm sorry I never really said goodbye to you.
It's cool, I understand. I heard about, well, and I figured you just wanted to get away from all that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really sorry about Rafael, your loss.
So, how are things at the network?
I'm not there anymore. That's actually why I called.
Oh.
I'm working over at the World Journal now, and I don't know if you've heard, but we got a new editor-in-chief, Marcus Desmond.
No. That's great.
Yeah, so he's actually looking to hire another reporter, and I thought of you. I know you kind of stepped back the last few years, but I just thought I'd give you a call and see what you think.
Well, I think I need some time to think about it. I'll call you back and let you know.
Hi, my name is Sharon Eisman, VP of Finances at the International Security Collective. I'm currently unavailable. Leave a message at the tone and someone will get back to you. Thanks.
Hey, Sharon. It's me, Elaina. I'm back in San Diego. I have been for a while now. I would have let you know, but, anyway, I was hoping I could come see you guys. I've missed you guys. Just call me back whenever you get the chance, okay? Bye.
You look like you could use a bit of a pick-me-up.
Definitely.
How are things going?
Slow. It's been a while. I guess I'm a little bit rusty.
Have you spoken to Marcus yet?
No, I've been trying to put together a new story to replace the other one.
He liked the old one.
It was a bit piece. I'm sure he's expecting something more for the site.
You should go talk to him. I think you'd get a better idea of what he's looking for if you do.
Fine.
It's a solid article.
Thanks. But
I do think we need to go for something...
bigger?
Yes, exactly. I want you to write something for next month's issue. Something like your past work. A hard-hitting investigation.
For the magazine, not the site?
Sims, I read some of your stories. I wouldn't have hired you if I hadn't. Do you really want to be sat behind a desk writing for the blog?
I appreciate your confidence in me, Marcus, but I consciously made the decision to step back from all of that. 3 years ago.
Ooh, yeah, I heard all about that. The bullet tore through your leg, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. I got lucky. But nearly dying makes a person want to get away from those hard-hitting stories.
But you still decided to come back to journalism.
I did. I missed writing, not the risk factor.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. The shooter was never found.
No, they weren't. Marcus, I feel like you want to say something, so please just tell me.
Consider this. The shooter, whoever they are, might have been trying to stop the story you were working on at the time.
We did consider that. The police considered that. There weren't any leads. It's practically a cold case. I don't think there's any point in going after it.
And what story were you working on at the time?
A profile on Jonah Brahms, the CEO of the International Security Collective.
He was in the middle of negotiating a potential government contract.
The story got pulled. He ended up not going through with it.
Right. Well, I got word from a source. Brahms is in talks to partner with Aldrich Shaw. Apparently, it's been in the works for a few years now, yada yada yada. But interestingly, it predates the government contract.
How reliable is your source?
Reliable enough. I took the liberty of doing a little digging on Shaw myself. He's the founder of the Phonos Corporation. Supposedly they sell security systems for some big names. High-tech stuff. But our source seems to think that there's something more sinister going on.
This could just be a rival trying to mess with the deal.
It's a possibility, but I'm inclined to agree with them, and I'd like to explore it a little bit more. I'd give the lead to someone else, but I felt like I should present the opportunity to you first, given you have vested interest in the situation.
It's nice of you to think of me.
Hey, look, no pressure. Just sleep on it. Do some research on your own, and if you feel like it's worth pursuing, we can go from there. How does that sound?
All right.
Just let me know by the end of the day Friday.
Marcus, your 12:30 is here.
Right. Here, take the file with you.
So, what did Marcus say?
He gave me some leads for a story.
Oh, that's...
Alani, how much does Marcus know about the ISC story?
I gave him the first entry of the profile on Brahms, but he asked around and Lindman at the network told him about you and Rafael.
What did Lindman say?
That you guys met while you were doing the story and that Rafael was your main source.
And what else?
He told Marcus that Rafael was in the car with you during
When I got shot. Yeah, he brought that up.
Lindman told him that you decided to pull the story after that and then resigned from your job. And he found out Rafael left ISC as well. He put two and two together and he thought you left to protect Rafael. He was actually surprised. He thought you just hung around him to get intel.
Right. I'll be right back.
Hello?
Mom, hi.
It's been so long.
I know. I'm really sorry about that. How are you?
I'm good.
You sound great.
Thank you. I'm so happy you called. Are you all right?
Yeah. I'm actually just getting back into writing for the World Journal.
The World Journal? That's amazing. I didn't know they had an office out in Florida.
They don't. I'm back in California.
Oh. Wow.
I'm sorry. I really should have told you.
No, it's all right.
If you're free, I'd love to come see you.
I love that.
So, is Sharon still at ISC?
She is. I think she actually got promoted.
Oh, wow.
You haven't spoken to her, have you?
It's been a long time. The last time we talked, it didn't go so well.
You should call her.
I actually tried. She hasn't answered any of my texts so far, so...
I'll try to talk to her for you. So, what's your new story?
How did you know?
Give me some credit. I'm only your mother, after all. I'd like to think that I know you.
It's a potential break. The editor at The World just got some info. He wants me to check if there's anything on it before we decide to move forward.
And I guess it involves something with ISC.
It's just a few questions.
I'll talk to her, Elaina, but you two have a lot to talk about as well.
I know. But how about we go out for dinner sometime? I think I owe you that.
Of course.
Tomorrow at 6?
I can't. I'll be working late, but what about Friday? Unless you have plans.
No, that's perfect.
Great! I'll text you my new address.
You moved?
A lot has happened since you left.
Right. I'll see you Friday.
Mortuus Est Legacy, Episode 2, Brand New Day. Starring Nicole Dunseith, Shaina Jean, Matthew Ipshaw, Elise Forier Edie, and Malaiye. Written and directed by Nick Germain. Audio recording by Malaiye. Assistant Director and Production Coordinator Amy Solano. Featuring music by Frequency. Additional music and sound effects by Epidemic Sound. Mortuus Est Legacy is an original production from Crazy 10 Entertainment.